won't believe it. I met an alien. And no, I'm not exaggerating. This wasn't one of those cute aliens like E.T. where they show up, glow their little finger, and call home. No, man, this one was serious. His name? Tarek. Sounds dangerous, right? Like some villain from a Turkish soap opera. Tarek has stolen all the flying carpets in the village. Nope, Tarek wasn't human. He was Zelthar. Yeah, that's what he told me. Well, he didn't tell me because he didn't have a mouth. He communicated through this complicated network of bioluminescent signals. It was like looking at a Christmas tree on crack. So there I was staring at him, and the first thing that came to mind was, bro, you'd look amazing on my balcony during the holidays. But no, I panicked. Not because I'm scared of aliens or anything, but come on, when some thing shows up blinking like a disco ball and doesn't say a word, you kind of freeze. I wasn't sure if I should run or offer to change his batteries. Naturally, my survival instinct kicked in. I thought, all right, if there's any chance of getting out of here, I need to be smart. And then it hit me. Smart in Romanian isn't just about having brains, it also means wake up. But that's our problem, isn't it? We're asleep, man. The government wants us asleep. Why else do you think they keep selling us all this relaxation? Vacations, massage chairs, smartphones, smart cars. Everything's smart except us. We're all snoozing on autopilot. But wait, do you want to know more about Tarek? Or are you lighting a cigarette? Because if you're doing both, trust me, neither is going to go well. But that's the Romanian way, isn't it? Start 100 things and finish none. Just look around the city. Potholes in the streets, cables hanging on poles like it's modern art, and poles that look like they've been taking yoga classes. And don't even get me started on work. Unpaid overtime, bosses dumber than the employees. Politicians dumber than the people they lead. It's like we're living in an absurd sitcom. So, there I am, deep in thought, feeling like I'm having a philosophical breakthrough about my country, when I notice Tarek's got tears in his eyes. And I'm thinking, wow, I moved this alien to tears with my deep thoughts on Romania. But no, guys, no! Tarek was on a different wavelength. Literally. He starts flashing again like a malfunctioning traffic light. And guess what he says? He's here looking for love. Yeah, love. Bro, the universe is infinite. Full of stars, galaxies, planets. And this guy wants love? I told him, dude, just get a dog. They love you unconditionally, and you don't have to come from another galaxy for that. And then imagine this. You're walking in the park with your girlfriend, and suddenly you see this giant green lizard with bulging eyes, picking up after his dog with a little plastic bag. That's when it hit me. That's why Tarek was here. He came to clean up after his pet. Me? I realized I was probably his pet. What do you do when you find out you're someone's pet? Do you wag your tail for a treat? Sounds like having a job in television, doesn't it? So now I've got two jobs, one when I'm busy and another in my free time. And I say free, but it's not really free when you're someone's pet, right? At least dogs have a kennel, some privacy. But me, I run to the next room, and this alien just floats through the wall like it's nothing. I was done. My feet weren't even touching the floor. My brain was on vacation, and I couldn't remember anything, not even if I was hungry or thirsty. It felt like being drunk when the room starts spinning, and you're too dumb to go live on YouTube or take a selfie for Instagram. And then I thought, what if I showed this guy that I don't need a leash? I've got a phone. Same thing, right? None of us go anywhere without it. And nowadays, nobody goes to jail, right? Everyone just gets an ankle bracelet. But us? What did we do to deserve permanent surveillance? I mean, we're all basically wearing invisible collars. At that point, Tarek's pheromones must have kicked in, because I started feeling warm and sweaty. I really needed to pee, but how could I? I was still floating in midair, and no matter how much I struggled, I couldn't move an inch. All I managed was some useless vowels. Ooh, ah! And trust me, you do not want to be taking your pants off in front of an alien. Talk about awkward. You have no freedom of movement, no clue where to hide, and meanwhile, he or it. Because these aliens don't even have genders. They've got way more complicated family structures than we do. They live in emotional units with reproductive links, which they handle through some bioluminescent DNA exchange. Because why not? Ancient guardians and unity ceremonies. So who made me this alien's pet? Did I sign up for this or did someone else decide it for me? And what now? Dude, I'd be happy just to touch the floor again. People plan their whole lives around getting a family, a career, a fancy car, a house. Me, I'd be happy with just being able to walk myself to the bathroom. Sounds familiar? We've all had grandparents, right? They've all been in this situation at least once. So there I am, looking at this alien who's staring back at me with those big fishy eyes like he's saying, "Go ahead, I'll clean up after you." And that's when it hits you. You're never getting out of here. But if you do, oh boy, if by some miracle you get your feet back on the ground, there's not going to be a single cell left in that alien. And that's probably what made Zelther give up. Nobody wants a rabid pet. So the second my feet hit the floor, I bolted for the bathroom. And when I say bolted, I mean I went full Forrest Gump out the window. You know that kind of run where you're like, if I don't make it, this is my last act on Earth. And the more you run, the more you realize how much you enjoy running. So you run even faster. And just when you think you're about to collapse, your body pumps adrenaline. And boom, you're sprinting like Usain Bolt. But how do you escape an alien that can literally chase you anywhere? Easy. You buy booze, the strongest stuff you can find. You get drunk off your face. Who needs a drunk dog, right? And guess what? It works. The second your brain's too fogged up to think, the alien leaves. Mission failed. He's off to find another galaxy with better pets. All right, so I thought I'd finally escape the alien, right? I'm sitting there, catching my breath, thinking, man, I survived an alien encounter. I'm a legend. But no, the universe wasn't done messing with me yet. Out of the corner of my eye, I see movement. No, it's not another alien, it's a mouse. Just a regular, everyday mouse. In my house. And I'm like, oh great, I just dealt with an intergalactic being and now I've got to chase down Mickey? Now, under normal circumstances, I'd be all over that mouse, right? But there's a problem. I'm still drunk, like fully smashed. I'm sitting there thinking, should I chase it? Maybe I should just talk to it, see if it's friendly. But then I realize, wait, I'm not an alien whisperer. I need professional help. So what do? I call one of those pest control companies. Now, I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought they'd send in a team of professionals, maybe with those Ghostbusters-style vacuums or something. Nope. They deliver 2 traps, just 2. Like, here you go, champ, take care of it yourself. And I'm still drunk enough to think, yeah, this will work. 2 traps, perfect plan. So, there I am in my kitchen, setting up these 2 traps, and I'm like, all right, mouse, your days are numbered. I'll just sit here, drink a bit more, and wait for you to fall into my genius trap plan. Spoiler alert, I passed out. Full-on blackout. The next day, I wake up, and the first thing I check is the traps. Guess what? The mouse? Still there. Not only that, but this little bastard is sitting on the counter, eating my food. Like, it's his house now. And I'm looking at him like, bro, are you paying rent? At least do the dishes or something. Couldn't believe it. So I call the pest control company again. I'm like, guys, I've still got a mouse problem. Your 2-trap solution didn't work. I need backup. And guess what they do? They bring me another trap, just 1 more trap. Like, oh yeah, 3's the charm. This mouse will definitely fall for trap number 3. And I'm standing there, looking at the mouse, thinking, what kind of mathematical genius is this mouse? Is it doing geometry in my walls? Does it have a little chalkboard in there? Sketching out equations, it can dodge 2 traps like a ninja, but the 3rd one, oh no, that's just too much for him. What, can mice only count to 2? It's like they see the 3rd trap and get dizzy like, whoa, wait a minute, this is over my head. I can't handle this level of complexity. I can just imagine the conversation in the mouse's tiny little brain. Okay, 2 traps, I'm cool. I'll just hop around them, easy peasy. Oh wait, there's a 3rd one? That's it. I'm done for. I've been outsmarted. And then, bam! It commits suicide by cheese. But seriously, what's the logic here? Is this some ancient mouse philosophy? Like, 1 trap is a warning, 2 traps is a challenge, but 3 traps? That's a death sentence. The mouse code demands it. So yeah, after all that, the mouse finally gives in, gets caught by the 3rd trap, and I'm standing there, looking at it, thinking, you survived 2 traps, But 3 was just too much for you. Man, this mouse wasn't even a pest. It was a philosopher. It probably spent all night contemplating the meaning of life and trap placement before deciding, well, my time has come. And that's when I realized I'd rather deal with aliens than smart mice. At least the alien left when I got drunk. The mouse? That thing moved in and started charging me rent.